Again, okay, people are ignorant that we need equality, ignorant for justice, and ignorant for peace between all diverse ethnic groups. We are the people in this generation that can fulfill peace and prosperity. We're all equal, we are born the same. Treat people the way that you want to be treated. Because our plan of race equality has only grew a bud and not yet sprouted a flower. Thank you.
Okay, so my spoken word is on mental health. Why is it that people dismiss mental health as an issue of less importance? The human mind controls every action and move you do. Don't underestimate the power of one's thoughts. Do you know the power of our minds? We've all seen it. Stories on the news, social media, headlines of articles. In a room with heavy thoughts that drag on for days, can feel like you're drowning and can't swim upward. You see the trend? For example, why must students study day and night just to stay afloat? As a teen, we've grown in a society emphasizing grades, test scores, but at what cost? Sleep deprived, overflowing assignments, clubs, and sports. Mental health is just as important as other issues. Don't forget. Thank you.
Hi, folks. I'm Mayra, and I'm going to share my spoken word. Why do you decide to be ignorant about the situation? You know that it's going on, but you don't even dare to look at them from your car window. Please don't lie. We all did this at least once. To be honest, I have done this. Now, let me ask you a question. Do you decide to ignore them because you fear them? Or do you fear that they are not to your standards? Or is it because you supposedly know their stories and decide to judge their situation? Do you really know their life story and have the right to stereotype them or to label them? We are always told not to judge a book by its cover, yet here you are judging them. Do not forget that this could be you or your loved ones in this situation. Thank you.
Overthinking. She possessed a power so controlling that she chose to ignore the feelings that kept spurring in her mind, to the point where she told herself, I'm just being dramatic. She was never asked about her mental state. She was asked about her academic state. She was asked how her test scores were. She was told to research good schools. The thought of the pressures her delicate mind was going through never occurred to them. Is this how you want your children to feel? To be constantly told that a test score defines who they are, to be constantly told that they won't do any good if they don't raise their grades. Mankind and technology, the worst and best duo that has ever touched Mother Earth. Because today we live in a society where we let our intelligence overpower our wisdom, where we let our smarts stomp on our wisdom. And the moment you let this take over will be the moment we live in a world full of artificial feelings and a bunch of paper that won't buy us our purity back. Thank you.
My spoken word is about female minorities in medicine. So, growing up as a woman, you're not good enough. Being a woman doesn't make you weak. We are more than capable of going after our dreams as much as our male counterparts. We're just as qualified to hold higher job titles and leadership positions. Please don't project your negativity or self-doubt on us. As women, we are strong, intelligent, powerful, and independent. Please don't belittle our dreams. Women can do whatever they set their minds to. We were not made to serve, please satisfy, or entertain men. We are more than a typical trophy wife. We can handle pressure and are ready to work hard for what we want. As much as you try to discourage us, we'll always end up wanting more for ourselves. Your criticism is the fuel that feeds our fire. There's not many of our kind in healthcare. When things get tough, we'll continue to persevere because the health field needs us. It needs more diversity and needs to be more inclusive. Thank you.
Good evening, folks. My name is Shayna Selesele, and I'll be sharing my spoken word. Forgotten, but they work hard to obtain food. They literally fight for survival, thinking that it must be nice to live under a roof. Having the thought that they're not important, having the thought that their health does not matter. That's where their hope runs in. Although they're on the streets living in the dark, searching, waiting, and clawing their way to their light, they have and remain to have hope. They have hope that people are fighting for them, fighting for their health, fighting for their kids, and fighting for a way to help them get new homes. Thank you.